Alright, welcome to another cast. My name is Buckets. I'm Nano Joe. I'm here at Arg Impulse.
Hello!
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited!
I'm kind of excited. I really wanted to get here early because I wanted to buy some donuts, but the donuts were out of the way, so I couldn't get the donuts.
We have donuts downstairs. They're really shitty. They're not 98-degree donuts.
What the hell's 98-degree donuts?
Isn't that what the bakery's called? 98 degrees?
The boy band.
That's the boy band.
What's the bakery called?
85 degrees.
85
and they don't even have
degrees.
donuts.
Nick Lachey.
Audio engineer Jason.
Shut up, audio engineer Jason.
Today we have World Elite versus IG. Do they have their full rosters? Yeah, they do. Alright.
And this is the Summer League. This is game number 183 if you're looking at the top graphic there. This is week 3 of the Summer Split?
Technically it's... season-wise, it's week 3. Last week should have been week 3, but there was IEM in China. And I heard PDD got in a car accident, so he wasn't able to play. But he's here now, I guess.
Crutches and all. Doesn't care. He's doing it. Now, what?
Whoa.
Oh, no. Okay. World Elite, Messiah, first picks. Twisted Fate. Everyone loses their shit.
Yeah. I mean, people they just soiled their underwear.
Now, I have a question.
They lost it, man.
What is the second ban on IG?
I have no idea. I
can't even make out, like, a shape.
I thought it was Victor. No one would ban Victor.
That's...
Okay, look. TF 100% win rate, 100% pick or ban rate.
Yep.
Guy's broken.
It's a good character.
Guy's broken.
I like
This
that
is
character.
3.9, so they don't have the pick a card change. I think that's actually a pretty interesting nerf.
Yeah, pick a card change and the global change, right? The passive?
The passive, yeah. But the passive is just whatever, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh no, 60 minutes in, now I can buy Dorn's Blade, you know? Whatever.
Yeah. Zach and Twitch picked up to follow up the TF pick. A Zach TF combination, like, talk about initiation. You know, you're basically getting to the back line without even trying.
Who's that third person? Is that Twitch?
It's Twitch.
Okay, it's Twitch.
Nami and Nocturne picked up, and this is a thing that I constantly been saying. Nami is a very good pick against TF because you know where he's coming from, and if you have a support that can time the bubble correctly, you actually can stop him from getting the gold card off before he teleports. This is back and forth.
This crowd is so hyped.
Yeah,
They're way more hyped than us. I'm sorry, but
this is insane.
but okay, they have Corky, which is your roommate's favorite champion, and he always says
they locked him in.
Yeah, what the heck is going on?
This is getting ridiculous.
It's the nuttiest game.
Well, Kasten picked by IG, so the fans love that. Blitzcrank being flashed now for World Elite, which, you know, who doesn't like seeing a Blitzcrank play? But so many things to talk about here. A Corky, the Blitzcrank gets locked in. Corky left. I mean, are we going to see another ridiculous thing? All we're looking for is a top lane here, right? From PDD?
Right. Unless they try some tricky stuff, but no tricky stuff here.
And there's the Vlad.
I think part of the reason why the crowd is so hyped, this is World Elite versus IG.
True.
This is one of the oldest Chinese League of Legends rivalries.
This is what the Chinese TSM versus the Chinese.
I was gonna
CLG.
say like the New York Yankees versus the Red Sox or something. You know, something
that more people can relate to.
All Americans can relate to.
America.
I don't know any equivalent like soccer or football rivalry.
Hatfields versus McCoys.
Real Madrid versus Barcelona. I don't know. Whatever.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
enough
guess.
about soccer to contest it.
It's in La Liga.
Which is this in?
It's not L League. La Liga de Legends. De Legendes.
Oh God.
There's PDD.
Wait,
Right, right.
No, PDD's
PD's in the middle, right? No,
he's
okay.
the far. He's the far.
Who's this guy then?
That's
I know the guy on the right, Zhao Zhao.
That's the AD kid.
Well, he's quite a big kid.
He looks different than I think he let his hair grow out. I don't believe his hair was that long the last time we saw him.
On the left, there we have Sao Mei, and I don't know who's sitting next to him.
Sao Mei, the LPL's most eligible bachelor, if I remember correctly. Wasn't it him?
No, he won the most popular in the gay community or something. The gay
God.
League of Legends community. The Liga de Legendes. All right, let's get started. We're in the game.
You don't change G to an H, you change J to... Anyways, okay. Let's look at the items real quick. Defensive start from PDD on Vladimir, and an offensive start from Sao Mei with the red pot, actually, on Jarvan. So, I mean, I doubt it, but it'd be nice to see a Jarvan build kind of threatening. Generally, you see when a Jarvan's a tank, or when a Jarvan's playing jungle, that it's purely tank. You know.
Well, the other thing is that tank items are also cheaper. So, you can't afford to get, I don't know,
Infinity Edge Jarvan when you're in the jungle. Oh, I think they saw...
Oh, man.
The Blitzcrank hook misses Zhao Zhao.
Zhao Zhao with the blind jukes. He's like, I know someone's here.
Shadow boxing with the... Do you know if he saw the flag? Can you see the flag when it's in a bush next to you?
I'm not
Maybe you
sure.
can hear the particle? I don't know. Well, regardless, basically, very lucky escape by Zhao Zhao here. Is he going to fall into the similar trap, though? No. Blitzcrank not there to land a hook.
And Zhao Zhao just, playing the bait role.
Yeah.
He is the fish. He is the fish.
That's true.
He's the getting baited.
And he's getting hooked.
All
I
right.
wonder what's on the end of that bait. Okay. Caston was a good pick here by IG and ZZ Tai.
I hate Caston. Oh, it's also nice to see Blitzcrank. I know some people don't use him because they don't like his animation.
His hook animation.
Yeah. I wonder if he's banned in LCS.
Oh yeah, like Steel Legion Lux is
Yeah.
banned and certain animations like that. Well,
they don't tell us who's banned because we're not in LCS, which is kind of weird.
I think I heard that Steel Legion Lux.
Yeah, I
was
know.
banned.
I heard that for sure.
Yeah, I wonder what the list is. That'd be interesting. But yeah, no. ZZ Tai on Caston. I think Caston is a very good pick against TF. I mean, this is someone that's able to.
But is he a very good pick against Twitch and Blitzcrank?
No, which is a very valid point. This is one of the things about switching lanes. Ignite already going down on Xiaomei? Yeah, already used by PDD. Hyper aggressive.
Taking a page out of Reginald's book.
Yeah. Oh, you're within Ignite range? I'm going to Ignite you.
We still need to do that thing where the guy panics and just blows every spell when somebody just touches you.
And puts the ward down and
Oh man, that did happen to me.
Too funny.
When I ignited somebody, the Kazakh's panicked and he put his ward down next to his own tower.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Kassadin versus dual lanes is not an easy match.
No. Well, and this is once again one of the kind of meta strategies, I guess you could say, about this game. You first pick a solo lane for its utility, something like TF, like the ability to have global presence. And they counterpick that and say, oh, okay, well, we'll counter that lane with this. You can then counter that by switching lanes and allowing TF to basically get 6 without having to deal with Kassadin's harassment.
I don't know, but they did put TF in the other off lane, so...
Mm-hmm. He's not going to have a great time.
He's still level 1. He was at golems, and he only did one of the golems, too. He didn't do the gigantic one.
Yeah, Clearlove already... Wait, what is his name this time? Can you see?
I don't know if it's a different person. It says man. Man.
What do you... I mean... Should
like
we call him Clearlove?
like the theater? I don't know. He went by Troll for a long time, but we just kept calling him Clearlove anyway.
Yeah, let's just call him Clearlove.
But we don't know if that's the same guy. So we're in the dark. We're gonna have to figure something out.
So Zach doing the golems
There
now.
you go.
It's always an easy fix.
Unless you call him Sack with an S, which I tend to do.
Sack. Look at that. Look at Sack with the initiate. Sack is just bouncing around everywhere.
Oh god.
Sack's goo is getting all over the place. Oh, Messiah going really low. I think he got caught by a bubble here. One more auto attack. Kid gets the kill under tower. Doesn't even have to blow barrier. Ends up blowing flash though. Messiah having to use flash as well, but man, I mean, we didn't see the initiate. I only called it because of the health bar going down, but that's a danger Nami right there.
But that was pretty good to have. Keep your eyes on the health bar.
Oh,
you knew what was going on. You're on top of things.
Believe me, I'm. This is my first rodeo. If you catch my drift.
I didn't know there was drifting at rodeos, but.
Oh man, I saw.
Maybe not at your first one.
I was at the gym the other day, and these guys had circular weights on, like they were holding them in their hands, right? And
in front,
like they were driving, right? And they were going like this to exercise, like, I don't know, I guess they're like stability muscles in their arm. For those not viewing at home, imagine you're driving a car, but instead of the steering wheel, it's the weight, and you're turning the weight like back and forth, like you're turning left and then right. And I really wanted to go up them and make like an initial D joke. But I couldn't.
Oh, here we see that initiate. Oh, one of those max range bubbles. Just.
And that. Almost had the gold card under tower. Might have been able to force a barrier or maybe the kill from Kid. Granted, it's only level 1 gold card, so the stun's about, I think, 1 second, maybe 1.1. So I don't know if it would have mattered. But that's actually one of the lesser-known strengths of Corki. Oh, the exhaust goes down on the side. I wasn't even using that. Where's the bubble coming in? Bubble ends up getting it. Corki, can he get it? Oh, but the gold card forces the barrier. One more auto attack. Gets it! Messiah with the 1-for-1 trade under tower. Worth.
Dude, that's not fair. The tower does way too much damage.
Messiah is not kidding around. Look at that face. Determined.
Okay. So
stylish glasses.
Yeah, so Messiah, yeah, he's good, but did you know he was also slumping? I mean, look, his TF has 2 deaths already. Even if you're in the off lane, that's well, okay. You're Messiah TF, yeah, cool, but you died twice.
And TF is one of the better, I feel like, 1v2ers. He's really long range with his wild cards, clears waves really fast. Has that Shen-esque ability about him where if you dive him, he can lock you up under tower for a little bit with a gold card. So
yeah, as we saw there.
As we saw there. So yeah, I agree with you. As hype as everyone is about Messiah's TF, underperforming. We can see Salme getting 2 Doran's Blades, so really going for the fighter bruiser type thing.
Well, I mean,
with Salme or with Jarvan real quick.
He's been slumping in the last few games as well, so it's not just this game,
Yeah.
Actually, I would say most of World Elite has been slumping the last couple weeks, months maybe. I don't know. They didn't even qualify for the finals in the spring spring playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. I'd like to maybe talk about the AD carries itemization real quick. Twitch going for the Bilgewater, which of course is going to get us the Blade of the Ruined King. Synergizes very well with his ult, if I remember correctly. I believe every hit of his ult procs the passive on the Blade of the Ruined King. And Corki going for the double Dorans to Longsword, which I assume was a phage. Maybe he's going Trinity Force. What else could he be going for? Vamp Scepter? Maybe he's doing Blade of the Ring? He could be doing Blue Corki too. But the point I'm making here is that Twitch's build is much more offensive oriented. And I think this is a benefit you can have with having Vladimir on your team. Clear Love goes in. I think he's just helping clear the wave. The bubble goes down. Tidal Wave as well. Look at the damage. He still has his passive up, so I don't know how much they wanted to commit there. Maybe no Summoners, just an ultimate. And actually, oh god, the Initiate goes in on Wei Zhao. Has to flash out, uses Barrier as well. Isn't done. He isn't done. Caston's out of mana completely, though. And meanwhile, more action going down. Salme takes down PDD. There was the invisible cataclysm we couldn't see. We're like, PDD, why don't you just run away? You can make it out, buddy. We believe. But I guess when he pulls, he can't go underground.
He can't? He can't go through the...
I don't believe so.
I know that ult is really buggy. Weird things happen in that.
Very strange things happen. And the first tower goes down in favor of IG, bottom lane.
And if I remember correctly, that the way that ult is coded is also the same way Anivia's wall is coded, where it's actually made up of like dead minions.
Little people, yeah. Small little characters in the game.
Recolored minions. Or creeps.
So towers traded, bottom and top. However, I believe they got mid tower too. World Elite did.
Yes.
2 towers to 1. Seems like it.
Yes, you are correct, sir.
So, that's a slight benefit for World Elite at this point. Let's see if IG can get this dragon and even out the global gold.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sheen going for Corki. So it's either still Trinity Force or blue build.
There we go.
Frozen Mallet Frozen Fist Corki.
Frozen Mallet Corki.
Damn. The kiting abilities.
Yeah. Too bad no one wants to chase you.
Too bad. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, I mean, hey, who knows? No one wants to chase Corki, because what if you built AP, and what if you Valkyries away? It's essentially a Rumble Equalizer on a 15-second cooldown.
Man, that would be a nice strategy. You just go in to fly out.
You flash in, or like Ghost Flash Corki, and then you fly out. Yeah, that'd be sick. Get Rylized, people can't even move out of it. Another interesting innovation brought to you by Nino Joe and Arcane Pulse.
I know.
Brutalizer going on Corki, on Jarvan. So here we go. Damaged Jarvan. I can't wait to see him just dunk people for half their health.
It's probably not all damage Jarvan. But I mean, that's pretty standard. If you're a top laner, usually you don't go all damage.
Yes. Especially in pro games. Especially.
I mean, you might go first item damage.
Uh-huh.
For example, well, I don't know, Bloodthirst or Tiamat, whatever's popular now.
Yeah, Hydra. Dude, Hydra's been super popular as a 1 damage item. It gives wave clear.
I think if you calculate it, like it will always do more damage than Bloodthirst or something like that.
Huh.
Without the downside of having the stack of Bloodthirster.
Yeah.
So I think people figure that out and start using it more.
Nocturne looking for a gank top lane. Goes in. TF going to be here too, though. Is Nocturne going to show himself to maybe just steer them away? Gold card goes down on Pete. Oh, he baits out the pool. But now the ult's down. Oh, wards it anyways. Stun goes down. Ignite. Oh my god, PvD explodes. Illusion did a lot of damage to Jarvan, though. I think it's because the Vladimir ult went down and allowed him to amplify the damage. There goes the other gold card. Wild cards come out. Messiah with the double kill, I believe. No, I think PvD had the first
World
one.
Elite fans really liking this turn of events.
So
I'm not sure how good that was because they committed so many top. They committed.
Blitz was there. TF was there.
Their entire team was there.
Yeah. Yeah. Clearlo was heading up there as well. Meanwhile, Kid and Zhao Zhao just trying to push down bottom and make some sort of trade for that exchange.
Well,
a 2-for-1 as well.
Even this is, I mean, they're pinging the tower, so they're probably going to do it. But even if it wasn't, even if they didn't get it or do any damage to it, it's still like a trade of EXP and gold.
Yeah.
So you have to think of it that way. I mean, you think about it, their entire team was there, and it was a 2-for-1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Let's maybe look at the items again. Nocturne building Spirit of the Elder Lizard here.
Yeah, he had it up on that
on that fight.
Yeah, maybe that's why he did so much damage.
Interesting. Sheen now up for Messiah, so he's about 800 gold away from Lichbane. So he's almost to that interesting little mid-game spike that TF has with the Lichbane. Salme moving bottom as well. Now, as much as I'd be scared if I was Salme... Oh, here comes the tidal wave on Wei Zhao. Smells it out, though. Stealth out of Wei. That wasn't... Chinese card getting hype over waves.
Well, it's a Zhao Zhao wave. And it whiffed.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, so they're excited because he's bad.
It's a little harder than hitting the crescendo.
Trinity Force, Corky.
Okay.
Joe, what year is it? Did we travel back to 2011? What's going on?
2012 even.
Dude, that's true. Even 2012
with the holy trinity of 80 carries.
Oh my God, Corky Graves.
Ezreal?
Was it Ezreal? I feel like it wasn't Ezreal because I remember everyone was like, "Oh God, they go in on." Does he catch? No, I believe Salme tried to catch the Valkyrie with his Cataclysm there.
Not okay with his Cataclysm. He wasn't trying to flag.
Mm-mm. Well, he flagged in to get close, and Kid Valkyrie away. And I know Valkyrie, once again, talking about buggy skills, it can sometimes is interrupted, sometimes isn't.
Because it's not. I think it's not a. It's not a true blink. It's actually a dash.
Correct. Yeah.
So,
you can have
this has to be embarrassing, kind of, because they saw him put the ward down when they were.
Oh yeah, when TF was stunned.
Yeah.
PDD.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Well, I wonder if they're
I mean, I don't know. They'll have to tell their coach. It's like, hey, what were in the bush? There was a ward there. You just saw it. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Blade of the Ruin King finished for Wei Zhao. Who now? I feel like World Elite's gonna have the better 5v5 in this game.
We'll see if they even need the 5v5. I don't know why PD was hanging out there. He's hanging out there a
see?
little too long. Looks like he might. No, I don't think that's.
Wow.
Oh, he does manage to get Messiah, but Salme cleans him up. Sorry, PDD.
Oh man, Messiah had flash too. I wonder if he just didn't want to he didn't think he could. You know what it was too. He gold carded him from the bush, so he had vision because that counts as an auto attack.
Oh.
So he was then able to transfuse and get the final kill.
I didn't think he did that much damage.
Me neither. Yeah,
Vlad is serious. What does he have?
Nothing.
All right. Sounds like Vlad.
Yeah, sounds like Vlad. All right. But did you see the first?
Ooh.
Hook goes on Kid. He actually power fists the Valkyrie, so Kid blows up instantly. IG trying to follow up to get whatever they can out of it, but it's a mistake. Illusion goes down as well. Now they're trying to follow in on ZZ Tide. Look at the damage from Salme. Hex Drinker, Brutalizer, Double Doran's Jarvan doesn't mess around. This guy is the son of the king.
The son of the king?
Isn't he the prince?
Who?
Jarvan.
Oh, yeah, probably.
All right.
I thought I thought you were talking about like Salme or something.
Oh, no, TF coming in from behind.
Tricky.
Zhao. Get the exhaust off, but it's for naught. The tower goes down. Vlad burns Ghost. PDD trying to do whatever he can to save face. Ends up losing the tower, but that was a 3 for none in favor of World Elite.
I think that was 4 for none.
I think you're right. It was 4 for none, actually. Everyone
they started with Corki, and then they took out Illusion, and then Illusion and
ZZ Tai,
and then Zhao Zhao got carded under by Messiah.
Lich Wayne finished. Excuse me.
That could be... That one hook has just completely changed the complexion of this game.
And this is... And people always wonder, why do you ban Blitzcrank? Why do you ban... why do people hate that? It's the wild... He's the wild card.
Yeah.
One hook.
Like, he didn't know... I don't think he had any vision of anybody that was there. I think he was aiming for ZZ Tai.
Yeah. And I got the 80 carry.
Yeah.
I interrupted his one escape spell. The team fights one.
That's it. And look, Zach happens to be behind me.
Yeah. Game's over. Damn. What a...
Turn of events.
What a volatile character Blitzcrank is.
Alright. No, I was... You're right. So he can't pull out a Cataclysm.
He can go around the sides like a... Come on, give me one of those things.
The things.
The things where they the little discs and they duel in the
I don't know. Crossfire?
No, not Crossfire. No, it's like an anime where they spin the thing.
Beyblade?
Beyblade. He can act
I didn't watch Beyblade. Zhao Zhao gets caught. He dies.
This is devolving pretty quickly into War Elite catching out everybody because PDD was caught simply by Salme. Messiah is just gold carding people, and they're just 5-man roaming gang squad stuff. This is actually something that's very interesting to me because I was listening to an interview with Monte Cristo, the caster for the Korean League OGN, and he was talking about how one of the strategies that the Chinese teams use to counter split push is this 5-man roaming gang squad where they just set up little traps every now and then. Oh no.
So, traps like this.
Illusion, I feel like, tried to get the spell shield off to not avoid the knockup, but it didn't seem like it took. Maybe something else hit him beforehand. Kid now running for his life. Salme's flag's got to be up soon. Misses the knockup, but I don't think it matters.
He does have a lot of burst, but...
Oh, FCZF.
He says, give me that kill. You guys don't deserve it.
Thanks for the free kill. Now Zhao Zhao getting caught up by... Oh my god. Messiah almost trying to outrun the red cards Zhao Zhao.
Hey, red card does do more damage.
It does, that's true.
There you go. He knew the extra damage.
Clearly, the god of TF would not mispull a
if
card.
If he had a gold card, then I don't think he would have killed him.
No. Clearly. Speaking of Clear Love getting the top lane
If that
farm.
is Clear Love.
If that is Clear Love.
Oh my gosh.
Once again, Messiah with that fantastic read.
Oh, Hourglass is the gold card. It doesn't matter, though.
Look at all this displacement going on. White Zhao tanking tower and almost goes down. ZZ tried trying to clean it up. Wei Zhao with a very, actually, poor barrier decision there. Didn't realize that ZZ Tai... Actually, maybe he could have flashed into something. But I don't know. That was a little quick preemptive of barrier. Is ZZ Tai going to try to riff walk in? They turn around on it. Here comes those little traps we talk about. ZZ tries to get out. FCZF hits another hook. They're trying to kill Wei Zhao. He's just not going down. Ends up taking down Illusion as well. Kid trying to kill something. The passive's still up for Clear Love. He doesn't care. Blobs. SOB. Save our blobs. Kid trying to do some sort of damage. Exhaust goes down on Salme. Messiah with the chase. He's so fast with the Lich Bane. Zhao Zhao has to flash over the wall. 2 people get out. The blobs are saved. Still no deaths for maybe Clear Love.
This is starting to look like a really bad solo queue
game, right?
It's like, don't chase. No, man, I got him.
And then the turnaround.
Then Salme is in the... And their team is actually really good at, one, displacement, 2, picking people off.
Yeah.
They have a lot of mobility to get their single target stuns.
Absolutely, yeah.
So, one by one. And I really like the early Baron attempt, too. I think the early Baron attempt just, sealed the game.
Absolutely.
I know you hate early Baron attempts because it's like, why are they risking it something? But when they get it, something like this happens. And it's just over.
Yeah.
It's just over.
The bigger the gambit, the bigger the payoff, right?
It's not really a big gambit. It's just that you're betting that you can win the game off the Baron,
Mm-hmm.
and if you lose, it's an even game.
Oh, I see what you mean.
If you play it right, it's an even game.
Because they're already far ahead.
Yeah.
So the worst that can happen is that it evens out.
Even if they're just like marginally far ahead, like you just let them back in the game and you give them momentum, but they're still not technically ahead. You know what I mean? That's why I like it. I know you don't like it, but you only like it here because it worked.
Well, like
bandwagon jumper hopper thing, majigger.
It has to be done well, and it is one of the things that I dislike is it's frustrating when it's not the double bubble, but I don't think it matters. Oh my God, the hook goes down on Zhao Zhao. Tidal Wave hits 5, but at this point it's just a refreshing drink of water.
Yeah,
they're going to be taking this tower down. They're baroned up. They're so far ahead.
They had a lot of time to get that pick on Zach on Sack.
Sack.
And
they had a lot of time to pick the Sack.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Messiah
ults on
constantly
PDD. with the gold.
PDD has really good reactions with these hourglasses, but reactions will only do so much when you're 5-on-1.
That's true. I'm surprised. Well, PDD is actually showing a little bit of nerves there because most of the game he's pulled before the gold card has hit him, and I'm pretty sure that if you pull the gold card, it doesn't stun you. So he's been a little bit nervous and preemptively pooling when Messiah showed up, since this isn't 310 yet. The gold card stays long enough that he can gold card him after and force either hourglass or stun him.
I wonder how. Man, that
change is going to be an interesting change, right?
I think it's going to be interesting.
Because little temporary escapes like that will make a big difference. This game is, I think it's a 13k gold lead right now.
Yeah, and that means a lot when you're 22 minutes in the game.
Yeah, that's massive. IG not really.
This doesn't even feel like a 22-minute game.
No, this feels like a solo queue stomp.
No, I mean like it feels like a longer game.
Oh, because they're so far ahead.
Yeah. Or just the way the both teams are moving around.
Yeah.
Synchronized recalls. Everyone wants to go home at the same time.
I'm sure they all have a bunch of gold. Yeah, the announcer flips over the gold there. They all had plus 1,500 gold or so.
Yeah, they can all probably get, their 4 Doran's Blades and come back in. Doran's Blades for everybody. Doran's having a party.
8-1 for Xiaomei on Jarvan. 2-0-9 on so-called Clear Love. 3-0-5 for Wei Zhao. And 2-0-8 on FCZF Blitzcrank. Very impressive game by him, by the way, I might add.
And I want to say it's impressive because he did make that one hook play that pretty much changed the entire tide of the game.
I feel like that was on the tipping point,
right? But like it's when I think of something that's impressive, usually it's over the span of like, the game.
Yeah.
Where like they consistently played well instead of having that one big play. But he's had a couple big plays.
Because consistent hooks. Now, okay, so this is I think a good move by IG.
I think this is going to be a disaster.
Well, what else do you do at this point? You either slowly. It's that gamble. You have to do something. You have to pick out somebody, and then Zhao. Okay,
I found you guys.
Run for your lives. Be afraid. Xiaomei actually going a little too ham. That was actually really. Oh my God. Vladimir gets exploded, but triple bubble. Zhao Zhao with a set of very impressive plays right there. Actually, that is one of the. Oh my God, where is he going? ZZ Tai Houdini gets out of it somehow. Flash and ult to get from one side to the other.
The guy's playing pool with your red buff.
Pretty impressive escape right there. Can FCZ get the blind hook? Oh, a second too late. Zhao Zhao disconnects from the game. That BM. That is disconnect, right?
Yeah.
So they're either surrendering or I don't know. Anyways,
it does look like they're surrendering.
Zhao Zhao actually.
There goes the.
What we saw Xiaomei engage there, right? And we're like, oh no, everybody this is like terrible for IG. Like 3 of them got caught in the cataclysm. Like, oh God, what's gonna happen? However, you were like, where is the World Elite right now? Like, why are they're just like letting Xiaomei die? And actually, what it was a very impressive tidal wave by Zhao Zhao. For those unfamiliar with the skill, not only does it knock up, but the farther away, or the longer it travels, the longer the wave travels, the greater intensity the slow. And I believe it goes up to 80%. So if he hits 4 people with it, a screen away, that are all slowed for 80% for 2 seconds, that essentially creates that situation where the person that initially initiates, wow, that was a poorly formed sentence, becomes overextended just by the fact that his team can't follow up in a reasonable time. Now, granted, they were so far ahead it didn't matter at that point, but it's little things like that that are little glimpses of brilliance, I think, that remind you that you're playing in a pro league.
Yeah, I have no idea what you just said.
That's fine.
That will wrap it up.
That'll be it for... And it was followed by the triple bubble, so...
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I like Nami.
Zhao Zhao playing well when it doesn't matter.
When it doesn't matter. Typical Zhao Zhao. Well, yeah, that'll be it for this game. Thank you guys so much for watching.
World Elite.
IG...
Closes. Destroys IG.
Just, yeah, I mean, very convincingly.
I'd give the MVP award to FCZF.
Me too.
To Fizziv. Just for that one play. But that one play was the play.
Who needs to make more than one play? If you can win the game and make one play, might as well, right?
Alright. That's us. We're Noisy Buckets.